Chilling down. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Player 90 here. We're back for the NR2004 Whole Food Series season. Today is the Verizon 250 at Phoenix, and this is the point where it gets tight. 5 races left to go in the season. Kenny Rack leads by just 59 points over Vernon Davis. Logan Revler is 109 back, just 1 point out. So if he gains any points on back, he'll get back to being within a race of the lead. Lenny Carson, 118 back. Flint Byron, 140. Oliver Erickson, 150. And Harry Oddball is 155 back. Everyone outside the top 7 has, I don't think, any legit shot at winning this championship. So focus on those guys. Number 31, 54, 11, 33, 6, and 02, and 13. 13 and 02 flip, though, because they were whatever. All right. Time to go to Phoenix. Let's go to practice. Let's simulate that. Reese Turner, the last winner at Martinsville, looking like he's going to win that right now. And, yeah, it is going to be him. So, Edwin Luck gets last in that. All right, let's see qualifying. Kenny Rack usually qualifies midfield. Qualifies up in third. Nigel Carson with the pole. Excuse me. So, Rack's up there. No one else is really by him in that top 7 group. The only one, the closest one to him is Oddball in 12th, Davis in 14th. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a hard race. Revler last. As we go happy hour, BWC Racing takes 1-2, Mandel and Luck. They're good in practice and happy hour, except for freaking Oddball and Byron. I don't know what happened there. Here we go. Nigel Carson's going to be leading us off. In style. Kenny Rack's going to be in third, trying to take the lead immediately to try to extend that points lead. But who knows what will happen in these next 47 laps. Kenny Rack could finish last for all we know. As we're coming to the green. Nigel Carson with his first pole of the season goes to the green flag. Green flag is out. Nigel Carson clears Ricky Nevins now as he comes off turn 2. Kenny Rack also trying to get around Tom Abel, but he's got Colin Jack right behind him in that 47, and he's going to get to the inside of the 31. No, he's not. Rack will clear him, and Ricky Nevins goes for the lead. And we'll take it on lap 1. And Nigel's in the wall, slows up the 31, and there goes Edwin Luck behind him with Maximus Abel, and there's a caution. Oh, Darren Hills Jr. with the hard hit. Flint Byron involved in that. I see some damage. The other cars are stopped, but no damage. Ivan Earls with heavy damage on the bottom. As Ricky Nevins has a pretty big lead and looks like he's going to win back at the line. With Jack Sloan going to get around the 31 maybe. The 31's going up high. He's going to probably hit the... No, he doesn't. He keeps that spot. We'll just lose it to Jack there. Trying to see what happened there to whatever his name was, Ivan Earls and the others. Oh my goodness, Ivan has a tumble of his own with Jackson Mandel. What the heck? That is weird. How did we not see that? So they're having this wreck up there in the front there, and Ivan Earls is having his own tumble of his own. Crazy, man. Looks like he finishes the first lap, though, so he'll get points. That is crazy. Looks like we got some strategy going on earlier now. I don't know what the heck is happening back here, but... yeah. We got some cars staying out. Kenny Rack looking like he wants to stay out. He's going to stay out behind Nevins, and we'll move up to second. The defending winner of the racetrack is Vernon Davis, so watch out for him. He got his second win here of the season. He's chilling in the back, though. He's got some rear end damage there, so that could also hinder him. Kenny Carson's back here. Byron, Revler staying out, so that might be smart. And Erickson's all the way in the back, so it's gonna be strange to see some strategies. We got cars coming out. J.C. Calloway wins out. That's a lot of cars that stayed out. Probably trying to catch up to Rack. Nigel Carson will win off pit road, followed by Win Hall, Colin Jack, Tom Abel. Get some others here. Looks like Lenny Carson, Vernon Davis, and Oliver Erickson were the contenders that decided to come in. Davis should do everything he can to repair that damage because that rear damage doesn't look good. It looks like he's repairing it right now, and there he goes. Goes to 54. Going green on lap number 7, it looks like. Coming to the green. Green flag's out on lap 7. Ricky Nevins is gone. He sits 8th in points. Well, I believe 200 points back, so I don't think he has a legit shot, but he wants to make up everything he can. Reese Turner to the inside of Kenny Rack for 2nd. And we'll get to the bottom of the 31 here. They're 3 wide behind him. Callaway gets bumped out of the way by Jack Sloan. Here comes Nigel Carson is inside. Uh-oh, that could be a wreck. And indeed, it's not, as they make contact with Ogson, who gets a huge run and gets by 3 cars. And there's a huge wreck in the back. Flint Byron upside down. Vernon Davis is around as well. Darren Hill is Jr. involved. Ricky Nevins now is going to win again back to the caution. As here comes a crucial pass. Harry Oddball is going to get around Kenny Rack here for the 3rd position. And, oh, they have to slow down a ton there. Flint Byron with a tumble of his own. He's going up to the ShopRite Series next year for 2005 to be a teammate in a number 78 car to Eric Drew and Pep Drew. He wants to finish as best he can, but right now these last few races has not done well. Edwin Luck causes another accident again. That was a huge hit as the 6 slides on his roof. Let's take another look at that. Vernon Davis looks like he just slowed down that whole way. Good for him, but it's not good that he's still going to be in the back. As you can see, yeah, Darren Hillis Jr. did quite a weird flip there on the 6th machine, but tough break for Byron. He's probably going to fall out of the contention to win this championship. He's had a great season. Sucks he has had no wins. Looks like everyone that didn't pit is now pitting now, but except some cars. Yeah, it looks like the cars that did pit before are now going to be leading. So that's good for Erickson, Davis, and those guys, unless they come back in. I wonder who's going to be out first. Looks like Ogson. Michael Ogson's going to come out. Turbo Meme. Chris Steele. Logan Revler getting past Kenny Rack. That's pretty big. There goes Rack. Oh, he just hit the back of the 24. I saw that. And what the heck? Flint Byron's coming back in here after taking a tumble. Who knows? Maybe his championship's not over. I mean, he almost won Daytona doing a 360 trying to get on the pit road. But Flint Byron with some heavy damage, he could definitely be a factor in like lap traffic or something. But Karen Abel, winner of the last Las Vegas race, is going to be leading us off. She's the lowest car in points with a victory, unfortunately. As Byron will indeed be on the inside. Got Oddball all the way back here. The championship contenders out in front are Lenny Carson and Oliver Erickson, as most of them are all in the back. Peter Sent has no hoods in the top 10. Green flag is out for Karen Abel, as indeed that 6 car is going to be a slow roadblock. Erickson wants to try to get to the bottom of Smith, but he stays on the outside of the 6 car. They're trying to make it 4 wide. What the heck? Almost there. Everyone's trying to get as far away from that 31 as possible so they can gain as many points on him. As the cars in 2nd and 3rd are going to work their way around the 5, it looks like Nigel's going to let his sister pass, as she is in the top 5 in points. Oh! Wrecked almost there. Woo! That could have been bad, as Devin Smith nearly got caught up in that as well. Carson sits in the top 5 in points in contention, just 118 back entering this race, and Nigel's probably going to let her get as many points as possible. I don't know what the heck is happening here, but Ricky Nevins looking pretty aggressive. Gets in the Turner. Almost got wrecked there. Rack making some daring moves. They're going 4 wide coming into turn 4, whatever this turn is. Tom Abel coming in the pit. That slows down a ton of people. And Rack sits on the inside of just a bajillion drivers now. And now he's going to get spots, and he's up into the top 10. They're 5 wide at Phoenix for a split second, and they keep it going. As Devin Smith moves up to 2nd, looking like Martinsville, literally. Karen Abel leads. Oliver Erickson, Lenny Carson are 3rd and 4th right now. Davis sits in like 8th. There goes Turbo Meme and Ogden. Oh! Huge wreck! Davis around Revler and Rack. Oh, and a huge hit for the 11 I saw in the background. Rack with heavy damage, and so does Davis and Revler. Huge wreck with championship contenders. Oh my goodness, dude. This could change the game. As they race back to the caution, Erickson trying to catch it to the 0-0. The 0-0's in the wall. Here comes Erickson. Doesn't get there as Karen Abel wins. Kenny Rack with huge damage to that 31 machine. Revler just sent it there. So he slowed down to try not to kill 34. The 11 just sent it. And around they go. The 11, not too much damage there. The 31 got a face. Like, I got a punch to the mouth by Edwin Luck there. That's a huge hit for the 31 and could make him lose the points lead. As we see, I'm going to see Vernon Davis now. It's barely, he would have stayed if the 11 didn't send it. The 54 just hit the inside wall pretty bad there. But Oddball with a nice avoidance there in the 0-2. Really nice avoidance by Harry Oddball there. We'll check that out. Look at that. You see those championship contenders wrecking. He just almost hits the pack of the 2 of Carl Benson, and he keeps it going. What a strong performance this could be for some drivers. There's a lot of cars pit. We need Vernon Davis and those guys to stay out. Looks like he's just trying to repair damage right now. And there he goes. I saw Vernon Davis says sayonara. And so does Kenny Rack. Revler coming in. It looks like sucks for the 54 machine. He was just 58 back. Now he will definitely lose points. But he will gain points on Rack. He will gain, what is that? Like 10 points or around 10 points on Rack. So that's pretty good for him, I guess. Rev looking like he's going to try to fix as much damage as possible. As there goes Erickson, 13 away. Hopefully the 11 doesn't say bye, but he might be a lap down if he doesn't get going. There goes his rear bumper. He fixes that, and he's out. He's off to the races. Oddball's all the way up in 3rd. What the heck? Tom Abel, Flint Byron, and Ricky Nevins will each be a lap down. Lap 21 they'll be on. Fastest lap of the race thus far has been Devin Smith, who is right now sitting 17th after his pit stop. Looks like we got Logan Revler sitting 19th. Oliver Erickson is 18th, just in front of him. Lenny Carson sits 11th. And Harry Oddball sits 3rd. That's where all the championship contenders are at. And Flint Byron's 24th. So he's gaining points, even though he had that flip earlier. He's gaining points by just not getting wrecked out. So here we go. Man, I didn't think this race was going to be so effective for points. Green flag is going to come out for Turbo Meme now, as he's got Tom Abel on his inside, who's actually on pace. As Nevins gets held up by the 6 there. Tom Abel's going to challenge for his lap back, as here goes Harry Oddball to the inside of Gregory Hillington for the 2nd spot. Flint Byron is slowing everyone up. Everyone's trying to get around him. Logan Revler slow. As Abel's going to get his lap back if he gets around the 17. And here comes Harry Oddball going for the lead. And he'll indeed get it as everyone's in the wall. Harry Oddball to the lead. Ooh, 4 wide all over the place. Oh, sorry, 3 wide. Totally in the back. Flint Byron is really a roadblock right now to those guys. Oh, looks like they're going to get around him, though, finally. He's finally getting shuffled off. Oh, Chris Steele into the 6 car. Oh, they're going to be in the wall. That could have been bad. Could have been very bad indeed. As Oddball holds the lead, he's now on the outside as Tom Abel is fighting to get his lap back. Gregory Hillington is now chasing him down in 2nd. They wrecked? Oh, no, they didn't. I thought they did for a second. Tom Abel is now back on the lead lap for who knows how long. He's in the wall. Oh, Hillington with Oddball. Here comes J.C. Calloway, 29th in the standings, going for 2nd. Finished runner-up last race, moved up from last to 29th. Now last place in points is Peter Sentz in the 89 here. Got some cars in the top 10 in points. Battle for top 10. That's Jackson Mandel, Michael Oxen, Edgar Minsky, Win Hall. Ton of guys, and as soon as they say that, Oxen around with Carl Benson. Pretty big hit. The 2 in front of Chris Steele. Hard of hits. Logan Revler involved. Byron as well, because he didn't know how to use brakes. Huge crash. It looks like Tom Abel's going to get his lap back on Harry Oddball, but that's huge. Logan Revler involved with some heavy damage. That looks like it's race ending right there. I don't think he's going to fix that. It looks like Harry Oddball is going to win back to the caution. Barely. As Tom Abel will get his lap back. Michael Ogson, man. Carl Benson gets in him as the 15 just tries not to hit the wall there. The 15 gets in it, and the 2 just nowhere to go. Hits Chris Steele. He gets a massive hit by Peter Sense. And there goes that 28. Heavy damage for Logan Revler, though. If he was able to get around that, that could have been some big points for him. Steele was just trying to get around that, and yeah, the 2 just slid up in front of him. Nowhere to go. And Byron, I don't know what the 6 was doing, but he decided to not use the brakes. Let's see what let's look at Logan Revler here. Well, he gets to the inside, but he's trying, doesn't know where to go. Hits Nevins there, and then Benson a tiny bit afterward. Heavy damage. Let's see if he heads out or if he's going to try to fix that damage. There's Tom Abel trying to get his lap. He got his lap back. He'll be in contention to win this race. And Revler says, see you later. So he will be finishing somewhere above Kenny Rack, like 10 positions above, I guess. Lenny Carson with no hood now. This is a huge race with damage. Look at Peter Sense right now, bro. He is destroyed. He is absolutely destroyed. Because Oliver Erickson is now going to be up here, and so is Oddball. So this is a chance for tons of guys to gain points, especially during the title hunt. Dos Rodriguez to see you later. It looks like Revler is going to be finishing in the... I don't know what position that is. Hold on, we'll find out this lap. Logan Revler will be finishing in the 20th spot. That's pretty good because Rack's sitting 29th, so a decent point gain for Logan Revler. Flint Byron finishing 25th, so not too much for him. Davis 27. So right now, 4 of the championship contenders are out. Lenny's sitting 16th. Erickson sits 9th. Oddball has the lead. So this is going to be interesting here. Those last 3 championship contenders all scattered throughout the field, with Oddball looking like he's going to destroy as we missed turn 1, unfortunately, because of my terrible, whatever. There's only 18 cards left, and one of them is really slow. It's Oddball getting challenged by J.C. Calloway here. Oddball's on the wall. Here comes Turbo moving to the inside of the 1. He will take that spot as Oddball's trying to clear him. He wants to get as many points as possible to try to get back in this fight. Because he was 155 back, so even if he gets maximum points, which he won't, because the 31 will get 12, he will still be a decent bit back heading into the next race, which I believe is at Atlanta. Got cards on the wall. There's Hillington, barely gets into Mandel there. Some cards, heavy wall damage there. Gonna make up. Look at Tom Abel now. He's good at tracks like this. He dominated at Minnesota State Fair 250 in that race. He led every lap and won, despite 2 late race cautions. There's Erickson gonna make a pass on Gregory there, and he's got tons of cars in front of him that could wreck at any given matter. And as soon as I say that, wow, Mandel and Meme almost got into a wreck. That's gonna give the 13 some more spots with a push from Karen Abel behind him. Erickson's been one of the strongest drivers in this series that don't have a win, so a win would be huge for the 13 team right now to get back into this fight. Oddball sits in front of Callaway, Win Hall. The 9 trying to avenge his teammates. There's a caution out. The 9 and the 31 are teammates. It looks like Oddball hits the wall. The 1 isn't going to catch him in time. Oddball went back to the line. Don't know what happened. It's probably Devin Smith here. Looks like it was the 0-0. Looks like a minute spin. Gets turned by Colin Jack here coming off turn 4 into the wall. He goes. He is, yeah. Devin Smith pretty low in points. It's his teammate Oddball is contending for a championship. Did the 0-0 just freaking ram into the 8? I don't know, but pit strategy is going to be huge here. I would suspect everyone with pit with just under 10, almost 10 to go. But I guess they're not. They're staying out. I don't know what Devin's doing, but okay. It's like no one's coming in. They're trying to dash it out to the finish. No one is leaving the race. So still 18 cars, all on the lead lap as we're going green on lap 38. So 10 laps to go. Harry Oddball in the lead. He's got Oliver Erickson sitting in 4th with Lenny Carson having a pretty slow car. She sits 16th right now, but who knows what can happen in these last 10 laps. And we got tons of other cars here to play the role of spoiler. 10 laps to go. Harry Oddball will lead us to the green flag. He's looking for his second win of the season. He got his first win at Bristol. And after he DNQ'd the Wendy's 425, he's been pretty much of a slump. But now he's looking back to his true form as Ericsson steals the third spot away from Winhall immediately. And he's going to work his way to the one car. Aaron Abel looking to try to get him to the 13 here. Callaway in the wall. Oh, man. That could have been big for the 13. He almost got wrecked there. The 5 made contact. Whew, that could have been bad. Still got tons of cars. Karen Abel moving up to second. She's going to try to catch the O2 now. As the O2 has definitely led the most laps. He's been out in front for pretty long. As Ericsson looking trying to catch back up. He's going to go back up to third if he gets around the 17 here. And indeed he will. As they're in the wall. He's going to go to second now as the 5 hits the wall. And he's catching the O2. Oddball continuously. Oliver Ericsson sitting right behind him in second with Jackson Mandel and Karen Abel battling for third. And Turbo Meme right now steals the 5th spot with Callaway and Jack behind him. 3 wide behind those guys with Devin Smith, Nigel Carson, and Gregory Hillington. Maximus Abel is in the huge hit in the wall for some of those guys. Huge hit for Ericsson as the O2 didn't hit it as hard. That will give him some significant damage to the right side. See if he can catch back up now. He's just over half a second. Devin Smith still with the fastest lap of the race. Slowest goes to Ivan Earls, who just got destroyed in the beginning of the race. Lenny Carson looking to try to make a pass here on Jack Sloan. Trying to get as many points. She sits 15th, looking to make it 14th if she can get around the 4 here. Aaron Abel trying to give a push to Ericsson. There goes Callaway. The 13 must have hit the wall. Not getting the right timing in to gas it in as the O2's got a giant lead a second now. I wonder if the 8 car would be lap traffic. I doubt it though, but he's going really slow. It looks like Ericsson's trying to clear the 1 car, but now he's going to be in the outside lane. They're probably going to hit the wall. With Karen Abel on his inside. Oh, the 13 check. What a smart move by Ericsson. Checked up right there as they're wrecking in the back. Minsky around, collects the 4 and the 30. That will not... Wait, is that a caution? That better be a caution. That should be. Yeah, caution is out on lap 43. You got cars still racing. This might be the end of the race. This looks like Kerry Oddball's probably going to win back at the line, and Karen Abel's going to steal second from Callaway. Probably going to be it. I don't think they're going to be racing back, and no, they're not. What a race it has been. Harry Oddball is going to come off turns 3 and 4, and is going to get his second win this season. And this is a huge points gain for him. And Oliver Ericsson, even though he finished 4th. Lenny Carson also get a nice points gain. She will be finishing in the 12th spot as Edgar Minsky and Jack Sloan said bye. And Harry Oddball has won the Verizon 250 and will gain tons of points now. And you'll see in the next race why that is at Atlanta, which will be a huge race to determine who can win this championship. I hope you guys like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Harry Oddball, winner of the Verizon 250. I'll show you the points after this race action. Actually, scratch that. You'll just see it after this.